Currently, I am the proud owner of these three fine canines, and though they are ferociously adorable, it's not really enough, is it? And if an enemy of some kind ever decides to attack my base, I don't think Clifford, Clarence, and Clayton are gonna quite cut the mustard. These are the kind of threats that I'm talking about. If these mobs ever gain some brains and start working together, 3 dogs just isn't gonna be enough. I need an army. And you know, I wouldn't mind getting some of the new wolf types, could be pretty cool, but that's not priority number 1. Defense is first on the list, of course. Of course it is. I'm fairly certain I needed to go to New Chunks to find these wolves. So I've set up this nether portal here, which takes me to a place far, far away. Now the only scouting around I've done is pretty much right up until here, only to make sure that there was actually, you know, some sort of land around. And it wasn't just a portal in the middle of the ocean. No, there's actually quite a lot going on in here, including a village. They probably don't have a wolf, but I will be checking it out anyway. Hello everybody, hello, how are we all doing? Excuse me sir, could you please point me in the nearest direction of a wolf, please? Here's your potato back, by the way, I don't want it. I don't think he knows. There is just something about a village that I can't ignore. Even though I'm so in the late game right now, I have to check the chests out. There might be something of value. Maybe not. This village actually has 0 chests. Not a single one. But that's okay. I don't need anything and I'm on a mission already. So, I'll see you later, guys. Actually, I was planning to build some sort of holding pen just to keep all the wolves in nearby, then when I'm ready I'll take them over to the portal, so here might actually be a pretty good spot. This is only serving as a bit of a checkpoint really, but it's nice. I think they'll like it. There is a cat wandering around here from the village. You might want to move, buddy. There's some friends coming soon. Well, let the search begin, I guess. I am totally full up on bones. I will be very surprised if the wolves manage to go through all of those. I know I'm planning to raise an army, but I only really need to tame 2 of every wolf type and I can breed however many I want after that. I have just come to the forest that's right beside our checkpoint, so this is probably where we can find a woods wolf somewhere amongst the trees. I'm not seeing much at the moment, mostly just cows and sheep. Is that them? That is. Why are they just dotted across the hill? That is so weird. They're like a bunch of mountain goats. What on earth? Oh, I got a bit closer and they've all started moving. Excuse me, you 2 up here? How would you like to be the new recruits? You look like a feisty pair. You gonna stay there or do you want to come down? Okay, you want to stay there? Cool. Well, take these bones and come with me. The sun's starting to go down. I'm almost tempted to wait until nightfall and see if I can test our strength against a zombie or something like that. But on the other hand, I think I'd just quite like to get them safe inside. Oh, having a dip in the pool. Sure, you guys can hang out there if you'd like. Now buddies, stay right there. I will be back with more friends soon. I thought I just saw the snowy wolf, but turns out it's only an Arctic fox. Snoozing away, or it was until I disturbed it. Sorry buddy. Well, it's not quite the snowy wolf, but I have just stumbled across a pack of ashen wolf, I think these guys are. They were just getting mad at something, so I like that attitude. Keep it up. You guys, in fact, yeah, you 2 right here, you can join the pack. Oh, you're a greedy one. Hey, come back. I need you. Wait there. Ah, see? That's how you should be. Just 1 bone does the job. Now the only issue is I have strayed quite far away from the checkpoint, so I think I'm gonna have to take these 2 with me whilst I try find some more in the area. We do actually have a mega taiga over here, which is where we can find the black and chestnut wolf, so Let's see if there's anything for us. Now guys, there are quite a lot of berry bushes around, so please, please be careful. Honestly, I don't trust them. I'm just gonna plonk them down here on the ice and I'll come back for them after. Aha! That right there is a chestnut wolf. Hey guys! How would you two like to come with me? Want a bone? Or 2? Or 7? 10? Oh my goodness. These wolves really are greedy. Where did the other one go? Here you are, my friend. Ah, see, look at that. It's always the second. The second one is so compliant every time. Why is there only one wolf? Oh wait, I can see 2 tails wagging. I think they're just lined up perfectly. Yeah, okay, they are. Alright, come on, pups. Come meet your friends. Ashen wolves, meet chestnut wolves. You 4 can have a good old chat whilst I go get the black ones. Yeah, I would keep walking that way, sheep. There are some hungry looking wolves over there. It's okay though, I think I can tame them. Oh, not that one apparently. Ah, look at them, the switch up between wolf and dog is quite something. Ferocious beast to cute little pup. Alright, let's get you 2 out of this forest. I think I'm putting together the cutest pack of wolves you've ever seen. Alright, let's get you lot home. I'm sorry guys, I think it's going to be a bit of a wet one. The way home is this way and there's no land in sight. Into the freezing ocean we go. Oh, I feel a little bit bad. It's alright though, they're a bunch of troopers. They made it home safe and sound, although just a little bit soggy. Just realized how noisy this place is going to get. There's already quite a lot of barking going on already. Now, as we've mentioned, this is just a checkpoint, a temporary place until we move them to their final destination, which we're actually gonna get started on right now. And that is exactly why I built them this nice holding pen, so when I have to leave them now, I don't have to feel too guilty. So you guys stay put, and I'll be back to find your brethren later. But for right now, I gotta make a start on your proper home. So we've got this big island over at the base, kind of nearby our Bridgetown, which by very popular demand is now officially called Bridgerton. But the top of this island is the perfect spot for the wolves' new home, so I'm just clearing some of the trees up here to make a little bit of room. Because we are building a castle. It might not be the biggest castle in the world, but it's still pretty majestic looking, especially up here on top of the hill. Quick disclaimer, I used this piece of concept art as a bit of heavy inspiration for building the castle here. You see, the thing I struggle most with Minecraft building is shape, and getting the shape right on a castle is pretty important. And sure, you still need to think about the details, all of the different textures you're using, everything to do with the build is important really. But the shape, that's what kind of makes or breaks a build. So I wanted to make sure the castle, well, you know, looked like a castle. So I tried my best to copy the concept art, and I think it's turned out pretty well, honestly. The only trouble with doing that is you then have to make up the back of the build and the other parts you can't see yourself. But I think this looks pretty good too. We'll have a proper look around on the inside when it's all furnished, because right now it's not. I think something we are missing from the castle is a pathway leading up to it. For the meantime, I'm just going to wind it through the forest here and down to this shore. Maybe at some point we could build a bridge over this river here and another path leading up to Bridgerton. But for now we're going to put a pin in the castle and head out into the new chunks again in search for the rest of the wolves. Hello good boys and girls, I have returned. How you all doing? Oh, we got a couple of snoozers on our hands over there. The rest of them look pretty lively. I have built you guys something really cool that we'll move you into pretty soon, but for right now, gotta find your friends and go to bed, really. Okay, we have got 4 wolves left to find. Rusty, Snowy, Spotted and Striped. Those last 2 should be pretty nearby each other. One of them is in the mesa and the other is in the savanna biome. And they're usually pretty nearby, so I'm gonna head in whatever direction that may be. I am very, very far away from the holding pen, so I can't say I'm exactly excited to bring these dogs home. But the bonus is, I have found them, they are here, along with at least the biome for 2 others. Passed by a savanna and sparse jungle, so there might be wolves in there. I was flying at the time, so I didn't get a proper good look, but it is pretty local to this, so gonna keep my fingers crossed. It's not the same sparse jungle, but as you can see, there are rusty wolves here. Hello dear boys, you can come with me. Welcome to the pack. We made it to the savanna, now we just gotta keep our eyes peeled for the spotted wolf. Then only 1 remains. Well, that didn't take long at all. Hello, hello, it is good to see you. Please take this bone and come with me. There's 1, and the other's just down here. Man, these guys really don't want to come. They're just sprinting away. Tough, you got no choice. Tell you what, since we're out here in the mesa, there's actually something else we could grab. There it is, pups. That's what we need. Something tells me you don't want the bone. No. Okay, well, a lead is gonna have to do. I feel so bad pulling this guy along. Look what happens when I go at my normal speed. He just gets pulled along. His little legs can't go much faster. There's a second one here, and I think that would be smart. Not only so we can breed them, but just in case we happen to lose one along the way. Because we have got a ways to go. That may have looked like a lovely, peaceful journey through the world, but let me tell you, it was anything but. Thankfully, we're home now, and the wolves, well, they've been no trouble at all, honestly. It's mostly just been dragging the armadillos through the treacherous terrain. But we made it safe and sound. Ah, looks like a villager has picked up this barrel as a new workstation. You know what? You can actually have a new job. Stand guard and protect these pups and the armadillos, who I'm just gonna cinch up there for now. I don't trust them not to escape. These guys are all set up, looking pretty comfortable in the waiting pen. Now we just need to find the final one. So the snowy wolf is quite literally a bit of a lone wolf. It spawns in packs of 1 and 1 only in a grove biome. So something tells me I'm gonna be searching for a while. I keep getting tricked by goats. I can just see white things moving every now and again, and I think it's a wolf. But it never is. There's actually another grove biome just over the hill here, so I'm gonna check that one out, because this one didn't seem that promising. And there's also one over here too. Okay, surely there's gotta be a snowy wolf just lurking somewhere here. Wait. Okay, that's just a regular wolf. I thought that was too good to be true. Or are you a snowy wolf? I can't tell. Yeah, this guy is a certified imposter, I'm sorry to say. I have been walking for so long. Literal days have gone by. But at long last, I found the snowy wolf. And also, maybe the biggest grove biome I've ever seen in Minecraft. Like, most of this is grove. I've flown over and checked. It's not all snowy taiga. It's really big. So I'm actually kind of surprised I found this guy. And I can say this with absolute certainty. You will not be getting a companion. At least not from the wild. That took far too long. You are remaining as a lone wolf. Well, with me at your side anyway. I hope you're up for a bit of a hike, buddy. We got about 10,000 blocks to go until we're home. Oh boy. That was a big walk, wasn't it, bud? The armadillos have even started dropping scoots, which we do need to get you guys some armor. Alright, come on in, my friend. Let's just pop you down, and then I can start preparing you guys for the trip back home to the castle. We now have a full-blown pathway leading up to the nether portal, which was ever so kindly started by the villagers over here, it would seem. Now you guys have got to go through not one, but 2 nether portals, and I'll be honest, I don't trust them. Not one bit. I think if I took all of them in one go, we definitely have some casualties somehow. So you're being limited to groups of 4. You guys can come with me. The pups are at the castle. The army has officially arrived. Well, nearly. We're still missing someone. We cannot be forgetting the Pale Wolf. Now, I don't exactly want to rip Clayton and Clarence from their home. They've got it pretty nice up in here. So instead, I'm gonna make them have a baby and then take that baby immediately off to join the army. I know, you're not happy about it, but it's actually not that bad. I promise. They've maybe got a nicer home than you have, so don't feel too bad. We just gotta wait here for a second, bud. Alright, that should have been long enough. I will take another one, please. One day, you two will make mighty fine warriors. But for now, let's just take you over to your new home. Guys, I brought some extra friends. I know, they're a little bit young, but they'll grow up. They're willing, they're eager anyway. I'm sure they'll fit into the ranks very nicely. Come on, I know they're big and scary, but you can sit with them, I promise. They won't bite. At least they won't bite to you. I'd hate to leave these dogs outside for any longer than I need to, so I think it's about time we give the castle a little bit of a makeover here on the inside. The interior is finished, and as you can see, the wolves have been relocated. They have been moved inside of the castle, so whilst we have a look around, you can see where I've decided to set up each individual wolf. So in the open part of the castle, we got a little bench with this guy here, a few other little bits of details. We've even got another bench with another wolf sat down, and then if we go around this way, there's a little surprise, an empty bench which was once sat on by this guy, but he's preoccupied, so we'll leave him be. Of course, these dogs are house trained, or castle trained, I should say. Then we just got a couple of rooms to check out. The first one here is a pantry of sorts. We've just got some food over there on the shelves and some bones here, which this guy has taken very good care of. Through this door, we've got the kitchen with the resident chef, who is meant to be hard at work, but, you know, we take it easy on him. Cooking's hard when you've got no opposable thumbs, I suppose. Over here, we've got 2 sets of stairs we can go up. I think we'll choose this one to begin with, where at the top we got this little guy sat on another chair just chilling. Through this door we got one of our guard dogs on the outside who's doing a great job at protecting the castle, and then we got a door here that we gotta do a little crouch to get in, where we've got a library with someone who's really into that book in particular. Oh, never mind, he's tired. Got bored of it apparently. Heading down this one and up the other staircase leads us to the armory, where we've got this guy taking care of things. Ignore the fact this is human armor, it's the best I can do. You can't really display dog armor, so we're making it work. But out here on the deck-in, we've got many of our loyal pups standing guard like the one just below, ready to, I guess, bark very loudly at any intruders. That's about all they can do. We can head through this door over here, which will take us to the dining hall, where these 2 guys are, well, ready to eat, I guess. There's no food on the table, but whenever it does come, they're ready to have a good old snack. And then down here is the largest room of them all, which is pretty nondescript. I guess it's kind of a display room. We got some armor. We got a dragon up there. Yes, I know that's maybe the best thing you've ever seen built. I don't blame you. I agree. And 2 pups. This one snoozing by a mini library. And this one just hanging out on the rug. And last but not least, we have the final room and the final dog, which is the bedroom up at the top of the castle here with our snowy lone wolf. It only felt right putting this guy at the top. Since he naturally spawns by himself, he probably prefers his own company, away from the rest of the rambunctious lot down there. So that is our castle all done. Actually, that's not technically true. There's still one last thing I have to show you. Just down here, around the back of the castle. Not that I would ever dream of putting a wolf in here, but we've got a small prison cell for whenever the time might arise. Now don't think I've forgotten the armadillos in all of this. No, they play a very crucial role. They are the armorers of this wolf army. Originally, I was going to build a scute farm for these guys and auto-collect them that way, but I didn't really feel like trapping them in a very small area. So instead, I thought, since we're on an island, I'd just let them free roam around the island. They can't go anywhere, they can't cross the water. I filled in all of the holes to caves. They have this entire island to roam around on, which I think is pretty nice for them. The trouble is, whenever I now need scutes, I have to find them. And they are long gone from where I dropped them. All part of the fun, I suppose. Oh, I just saw him. Well, I saw one of them anyway. Didn't get very far. Oh, I scared you. Sorry, buddy. Well, if you don't mind, I'm gonna harvest a lot of these from you. Stand very still. Just over 2 stacks. That is probably plenty. Thanks, buddy. It is time to get these dogs suited and booted. Or suited and collared, I guess I should say. We got 16 wolf armors here, all dyed, and then 16 corresponding dyes to put on their collars. My friends, you all look glorious, absolutely magnificent, if I do say so myself, and I definitely do. There is, however, one wolf who didn't get their set of armor, and it's this dude up here, for a couple of reasons, really. Mainly because there's 16 other dogs around here, and 16 colors that I could dye the armor and their color, and it just kind of worked out well without doubling up. That's the main reason, if I'm being honest. But also, this guy's a lone wolf, as we all know. He's probably not gonna want to fight in any sort of war, and instead will happily spend the rest of his days up in this lovely little room. I am, however, gonna dye his collar light blue, cause I think it suits him. And now, if anything should attack my base, or this castle, or Armadillo Island, which I've decided to call this place, we will be ready. The wolves and I will fight to the death. Well, actually, mostly just me. I don't really want the wolves getting involved. They're too precious. I'll do most of the fighting. They're just here to look cute and sit in a pretty cool castle. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.